Boisterous wins. Episode 1. Let's come to life. If you've read this story before, I promise you, if you read it again after this, you will never see the same. Let's go to work. Peter walked on water. Of course he did. And we listened to the story. We've heard the story. But can we see the story? And can we hear the truth behind it? I would ask that no one gets lost in translation, looking for the wind. But please pay close attention to the breeze of those that are close and the closest to you. See, you'll always feel and hear doubt from others if you decide to listen. And this is what causes all of us to sink. And more importantly, sink beneath them. See, when Peter was granted permission to leave, his faith was unwaverable, completely unwaverable. His faith only began to wither because he had 11 disciples, 11 friends, 11 different disciplines that were around him, which means all of the other 11 disciples or friends have or had, depending on how you let this sink in, their own strength and their own weaknesses. They created one in Peter. Let that sink in. But if you follow these 4 steps, this will help you with a better understanding. Number 1, admire the permission that you've been granted. Number 2, check your boat before you set sail. Number 3, kick out and kick off all doubt before setting sail. But more importantly, with number 3, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled about kicking doubt off of your boat before setting sail, because this hides deep in the bow of your ship, deeper than you could ever imagine. But if it's really just wind blowing, then why do we all love fresh air and we avoid the storms? Boisterous winds. In the story about Peter walking on water, it said when he saw the wind, when he saw it. Sometimes we must be careful of what we see. Food for thought. You are indicted to become your very own boisterous wind. And what that means is you must become strong enough to drown out all other fictitious noises. Be careful who you let blow in your ear and blow on you. That boisterous wind was more than a breeze. Sometimes it could be the voice of those who you love dearly, and they're just not strong enough to go out and get some fresh air. Boisterous winds become your very own, and drown out all other fictitious noises. The promise has already been granted. Take your permission slip with you and keep going. All this, wave it goodbye.